Hello, this is Paul Ploener, sometimes sports commentator and sometimes radio announcer for football on Outlaw Radio GA 97.3 FM and 104.9 FM, located and based out of Manchester, Georgia, and also serving the Midwest Georgia area. And we have a very popular Facebook page, Outlaw Radio GA on Facebook, and also Channel 180 Charter Cable based out of Manchester and covering Manchester, Warren Springs, a lot of Troup County, Southern Meriwether, all of Talbot County, some of Harris County, Shiloh. So we put our videos a lot of different places. But today we want to talk about the football game last Friday night, November 9th. So you may see this a couple weeks in the future, whatever, you come across it. But we're talking about the Friday night season finale for the Manchester Blue Devils. Myself and Rhodey, who's my cameraman and sidekick, we went down and we went down to the game. Actually, I was running the camera for the school, taking their video. Their video guy couldn't make it, and Rhodey took some footage on our camera, and we're going to show some highlights from that game. So Manchester's season came to an end, sadly, after they lost 42-20 to the Emmanuel County Institute. The Manchester Blue Devils had an up-and-down season. Their final record, 6-5, which is a winning record, and a 3-2 record in their region. The game was close in the first half. It was actually 20-20 after the first half, but then some really horrible weather came in, a lot of rain, and Manchester just could not hold on to the football. I think they fumbled away 2 kickoffs in the second half. They received the kickoff, fumbled it. Emmanuel County Institute recovered the fumble and went and scored some touchdowns. So we're going to show you some highlights while I'm talking, but we're going to show the first half, as I said, and we can take those images to heart because there's a lot of good things that happened during that game, and I think that will give you some optimism for next season. And I've spoken to the coach of the middle school team at Manchester, here and feeds into Manchester High School, and he says a lot of great players will be moving up next year. They had a good record. They won a lot of games. Their middle school team, a lot of good players, and there are a lot of good players to be developed on the Manchester High School team this year, and they should be commended. And we look forward to the 2019 season of Manchester Blue Devil football. And I would like to point out one great highlight was, I believe it was like a 95-yard run, Rhodey, by Widarius Steed, a 95-yard touchdown run.
Pretty much, yeah. It was a good one.
Widarius Steed, we'll show that definitely. And there's some other highlights that we'd like to show you from Manchester from the game. And we'll come on after the highlights, and we'll talk a little bit more about it. But I'll also show you some video we took, Rhodey and I, down at the game with our impressions while we're down there.
Everything, and they love it. And it's funny, on Facebook it'll say so-and-so. Come on, punch it in there, Nachos. Get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there.
He's in there.
You will find a lot, as I said, a lot of positives. There were some bad breaks. I think, if the weather had held up the good weather had held up, Manchester probably would have done a little better than they did. I think it was just a bad break. The weather was a bad break, and I don't think they were as prepared, or they didn't adapt as well as the Emmanuel County Institute to the weather. Emmanuel County Institute, very talented team, but they're very evenly matched, as evidenced by the tied score after the first half. But then Manchester, I think, after giving them a couple easy scores, I think the kids, the young men, they really had a difficult time coming back, recovering from that. So, but I'm very optimistic and look forward to next season, and we'll be covering their games next season. Maybe we're doing the video, the live stream. We enjoyed doing a couple games live streaming on Facebook. I thought that really worked out well, worked out all the technology. We're probably doing that again next year. And we'll be showing a lot of video of Manchester high school football next year. And we just would like you to stay tuned to what we're doing on Channel 180 and Facebook Live on Outlaw GA Facebook and other local Meriwether County Facebook pages that we can get this information on. And we thank you very much for watching our video today. And if you have any way, contact us with your comments or comment on our Facebook page and what you think of our videos and maybe some improvements or whatever you want to get in touch with us and help us with what we're doing. Just give us a call or just comment. But we just like to encourage our Manchester area high school football fans, and just want to encourage you just to hang in with them. I think they've got a good coach, Evan Hostetler. He's a good coach, and he's really done a good job since he's been there. And this year might have been just one of those seasons where you just have to learn. The kids will learn, and next year come back and improve on their season this year. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll be in touch. Have a good day. Hey, this is Paul Ploener with Rhodey.
Hey.
And second half is over. The game is over. Manchester unfortunately lost 42-20. The second half, a lot of rain, and Manchester did not do well handling the rain and holding up to the football. And I don't think they had maybe 2 or 3 possessions the whole second half because they turned it over on a couple kickoffs. But we're sad, but next year, we're looking forward to a great season next year.
Right,
and we'll be back. And we'll have more to say about this game later on our Facebook and on Channel 180. We just want to thank the Manchester Blue Devils for giving us a good game, entertaining game. We thank you for all your help. And everybody be safe and have a great weekend. Go Dogs!